everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To all my returning subscribers, you are welcome, and if you are just joining us, you are welcome as well. So today we'll be learning how to make this body pleated turban with a ruffle at the top, made with velvet and sequins. If this is something you are interested in, kindly keep on watching, and make sure you give me a thumbs up for a job well done, you subscribe and you share for more people. Let's get started. The material I'll be using for our turban. This one is velvet material. So you cut the length on the stretchy part. And velvet is very tricky to work with, but you have to be careful to work your way around it because it's fold a lot. So the measurements for this one is the length, the width is 3 inches for the width. This is the band. Three inches for the width, while the length is 24 inches. The length is 24 inches. So what I'll do is I'll just fold it like this. When you get to that time, let's keep this aside. So for the turban cap, they have this, the length, which is the head circumference. You can see I told you velvet fabrics is very hard to work with. It's 26 for the head circumference, while the width is 17 inches. 17 inches for the width. You can make your holes 20, 25, depending on how big you want the bag to be. So for this now, I'm going to be creating lines because I want to sew pleated thing and put lines in it. I made a full video on how to do this before, so I'll put the link in the comment, in the description box rather, so that you guys will know what I'm talking about. So we are going to, here I'm using 2 inches. I'm using 2 inches, so I will go to 2 inches from the beginning to the end. I hope you can see it. If you want to do yours, you can use 1 inches, 1.5 inches. The previous video I made, I used 1 inches for that one. I use 1 inches there. So I'll put the link of that video in the description box so that you go and check it. It's the same process. I just increase the measurement of this one to 2 inches instead of 1 inch because I don't want it to be as tiny as that one. So I'm going to do the 2 inches from the beginning to the end, and I'll do like that for everything. I'll mark to 2 inches and hold it from beginning to the end. So here is it. After I have ruled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 because I ruled to 2 inches. I give it to 2 inches interval. From here to here is 2 inches. From here to here 2 inches, 2 inches. But if you want yours to be more tinier, you can do 1 inch. You can do 7.5. You can do 1 inch. You can do 1.5. But because I want this to be big, so I do 2 inches. So what we are going to do now is to just sew on this line. We're going to fold the line like this. Like I said, I already have a video on how to create this gathered body turban on my channel. Maybe I will link it in the description box below. That one is well detailed so that you'll be able to understand what I'm doing. So you are just going to sew on the line. You sew from, you're picking the line the way I pick this. So you sew the 7 lines that I will sew the 7 lines that I drew. If you drew more than 7, you will just sew your own. So here you see it. I've sewed one. This is how it looks at the front. So now I'm going to sew the rest. So here is it. After I finish sewing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can see it's sewn. This is the back, this is the front. It might not show very well because of the velvet, but I hope you can see it. So now I will fold it into 2 to locate the middle. Fold it into 2 this way. Now locate the middle, then I will notch it. I will notch the middle. So I'll do the same thing for this band too. I'll fold it into 2. So here we go. So after notching it, I will open it up. Then I will now put it. See, I'm just going to hold it down. Same thing for her. But you already need to be opening the velvet. You can see that it's folding. So you have to be opening the mouth so that you'll be able to pin down the mouth, and it will not affect the measurement you have measured. just 1 inch longer than the 2 inch longer than the band. You know, the band is 24 wide and why the turban cap is 26 inches. If you want to add more backdrop, you can make the turban cap to be 28, so that the the only difference is just that the band will be smaller than the turban cap. So now I'm going to sew it together. So I'm sewing it. So here is it. And say I finished sewing it. Here's the front, here's the back. So now we fold it into two like this, because we're about closing it up. So after folding it into two, you can measure the person's head circumference you are working with. You know, velvet stretch a lot, so there is no small measurement. So here I will use 11 inches, which is 2, that is 22. So I will sew from here, from this 11 inches, I will sew like this, straight. After sewing it like this, then I bring it down like this, and I sew it here, but I will stop here. I will leave 3 inches. I leave 3 inches, so I'll sew it here. So here is it. You can see I have finished sewing. So I have sewed from here down, then straight, then here, and I stop at this 3 inches part. There's an opening here. So now I'm going to take my needle and thread and just gather this part only. So you start from here and you just gather it. And make sure you go through it like 2 to 3 times. And I told you guys before that if you want to gather, don't gather just once and just leave it. Gather like 2 to 3 times, and then it will hold in place. So if you have watched to this point and you have not joined the family, please kindly click the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share to other people that you thought might need it. I have a WhatsApp group for you guys. I'll put the link in the description box. You can join it for free. The group is just for you to send me any design you want me to work on, and if there's any mistakes or any correction you want or any clarification, send it to me on that group. That's just the essence of that group. So now I have finished packing this part. You know, it's only this part that I gather. We'll leave this part. We'll leave it. So now we'll set this aside. We'll now work on the loop that will be on top. So for that loop, we are using our sequins. This sequins material. So the measurements for the sequins, the length of the sequins is 33 inches for the length. You can use 30, while the width is 9 inches for the width. So what I will do now is I'll take the two mount the width like this, and I'm going to sew it down. So after sewing it, I will turn it inside out like this. Turn it inside out. So here is it. So I will now hold this part, then we take our turban cap. I'll turn it to the front. So remember this opening. You can see that it's only this down part I gathered. Let me explain better. It's only this down part I gathered. I did not gather this upper part, because by the time we fold it together, it will give a gather look. So there's no need of gathering it again. You know, in the previous one that I did, I gathered the center, but this one does not need gathering the center. By the time you fold it together, it's going to gather on its own. I hope you understand. So now I'll turn it to the front. So remember this opening that we have here. So I'm going to take this like this, then I'll put it inside. You see what I did? Then I'll take the mouth. So what I will do is this part that I sewed, it will be down like this, while this knit part will be up. So while folding it like this, I'm putting it inside. Oh God. So I will now open it this way. You can see that this plate is facing down, while this side is facing up, because we are going to turn it. So I will open it like this, pin the two mouths together. I'm going to pin the two mouths together because we are going to sew the two mouths together. So here is it. I have pinned everything. So now I'm going to sew it. I'll sew it down. If you just the straight sewing as well, so you need to be removing the pins. So now when I finish sewing it, I'm going to remove all the pins that I use in securing it. So you can see now that I've sewed it, everything in place. So now we are going to turn it. I'm going to turn it like this so that the sewing part will be inside. Now, make sure it is down. So now I finished turning it inside out. Our turban is almost ready. Not yet ready, almost ready. So you now see this part. Let me turn it to the back so that you understand. This part that we leave, we are going to sew it back. So now you cannot use your needle and thread to tack it, or you use your machine to sew it down. You have to sew that part, sew it back. That 10 inches part that we leave, we are going to close it. And trim off for the excess. So the next one is now I'm going to place it on our mannequin, so that on our dummy head. So you see that our turban. So here is the finished look of our turban. See the loop. This is the front. Let me turn to the side. Then this is the back that we gathered. You can see the reason why I said you should not gather the upper part. That when we fold it, it will still form gather. You can see that it has formed gathered, and see how full it looks. So if you have watched to this point, kindly make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up for a job well done, and share to other people. So that is the end of today's video. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.